Hey, welcome to our episode of the Retro Nostalgia Podcast with me, Chad, and
Me, Cristina.
you can see we have two guests here, Don and Dude from the Album Nerds podcast. What's going on, guys?
Howdy.
I found your show because when I was coming up with names for our show, I was doing like retro nerds, nostalgia nerds, and it was like anything with nerds in the title. Like on the Overcast podcast app, you guys came up under Album Nerds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad we come up.
Yeah, because you do mostly, I'd say like mostly 20th century albums, but you're not exclusive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You
we're all
know
over the
our,
place, but we probably cater to the Gen X mostly. I don't know. 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Do anything contemporary of the day?
We do end of the year show with our favorite albums from whatever the current year is. And we, at the end of the show, take a couple of minutes to talk about new things that we're digging. So we do try and bring that in. So if a listener is interested in continuing the journey and finding other stuff they might not have heard before, we try and service that as well.
Okay. And how long has the show been going?
Since 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
You started it?
Yeah, me and a guy named Andy started it, and then Don joined us, in 21?
22, I think.
22?
Yeah.
And I've known Don for like 25, 26 years, so it was great chemistry, three of us, and then the other guy, Andy, had some other stuff going on, and he left the show. So for the last 2 years, year and a half, it's been just me and Don, and
Yep.
We're carrying forward and having fun talking about records. So
Yeah. So are you guys musicians or just super hardcore fans?
super hardcore fans. I mean, I think we've all probably dabbled, right?
Sure.
Especially in college, playing the guitar and trying to, play like a Gin Blossom song to get everyone to sing along. But that's about it. And Don doesn't want to talk about it, but he's a karaoke star.
Not quite, but I do like to sing.
All right. So it's funny because our episode, obviously, this week is the greatest one-hit wonders, which are quite the opposite of album, musicians. So it's like these are just bands and artists that only had one really hit song, at least by American Billboard charts. Some of them have multiple hits overseas.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they just never picked up in America. So
this is good for us because we wouldn't have an excuse to talk about some of these songs.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah. And we've tried doing one-hit wonder albums, where there's just one hit on the album, and people don't like that because they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. They have hits all over in Europe. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like actually a few weeks ago, you guys did D-Light. And so the list we're going by is VH1's 100 Greatest One-Hit Wonders from, I don't know, 2001 or 2 or something like that. And so that's just the draft pick that we're going by, kind of like a sports draft. So we're like, these are all songs from the 20th century. There might be something from the 2000 or 2001 on here, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's mostly 70s, 80s, and 90s, and like a handful of 60s songs.
Yep.
So it's mostly Gen X and millennial music, few boomer songs. So we flipped a coin off stage. So the order we're going to go in, Christina's going to go first, then Don, then Dude, then me. So, and spoilers, we just recorded like a half hour and we didn't realize we weren't recording. So repeat everything we just said.
Yeah.
Although hopefully it'll go quicker this time since you already know what we're going to say.
Well, you already know what I got lined up.
Yep. All right. So Christina, you got the first pick. What is your number one?
My number one is Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. And this is a song it got a lot of radio play and video.
Oh, yeah.
As a kid. But when she passed away, I really just started listening to her more. And this is just a beautifully done song. Very soulful. She has the one tear that goes down her cheek in the video.
Yeah.
And written by Prince, not for Sinead O'Connor, but still, she covered it. This is the best song on the list.
It's there's a lot of these kind of soulful female solo artists on this list actually if you go through. Like they might be disco songs, but like they kind of have but they actually have something to say, It's not just everybody dance now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has a beautiful voice, and I think this is a great showcase, especially since, from what I remember, a lot of her other songs really weren't so connected like this. So this has always stuck with me. I remember hearing it for the first time in art class when I was a kid, being like,
yeah,
what is this?
Yeah, it was definitely different for the time.
Mm-hmm.
She had a very short career because she ripped up that picture of the Pope, I think, Saturday Night Live, and that was it for her. But very beautiful voice.
Yeah, I was a big fan of her at the time, and I really liked this album. And I even it was the remember when CDs used to come in the cardboard long boxes? Oh, yeah. I used to cut those up and then hang them in my locker. So I had this album on my locker.
Oh yeah, it was just a shot of her face looking up, right? She just looked beautiful. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Slight side detour here. We found out off camera that Don and I grew up like a few towns away from each other, and Dude did, I believe, too.
Yep.
I went to Schenectady High School. Where'd you guys go?
We were at Shenandoah.
Okay, yeah.
But we didn't know it at the same time.
No, we didn't know each other then. We met later at a record store we both were working at in another town. So.
Oh, that's always so interesting.
Yeah.
It's like sliding doors,
Yeah.
So Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. Yeah, I can't think of another song of hers that I know. So.
Yep.
Don, you're up next. What's your first round draft pick?
Okay, my first pick is Gary Newman, Cars, from 1980. Big synth pop anthem, maybe. It's
What's your name? What's up?
Yeah,
it's
even the music video has like this kind of cyberpunk kind of thing going.
Yeah. His persona kind of at the time was sort of android-ish, but it turns out I actually read his autobiography, and he's like self-diagnosed Asperger's, and he said like that persona actually was just natural to him.
Oh yeah, he moves kind of robotically.
Yeah. So I think that helped him, perform, because he could kind of just be this thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like a one-man band? It was just him and the synth?
No, he had a few guys that played with him. Actually, his first two albums are under the name the Tubeway Army. But yeah, he was the brains and the songwriter behind all of it. When we covered this album in our One Hit Wonders episode of our podcast, we got a complaint that he wasn't a one hit wonder, because he actually had a handful of hits overseas. Yeah.
Do you think he was the inspiration for JP from the movie Grandma's Boy? Because he talks like this too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that character. Yeah.
I know this is I know the viewers can't see the music video, and also if they're listening on the audio podcast. If you've ever seen the music video, he kind of looks like a cross between Freddie Mercury and Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
You can see that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, but this is a good timeless synth pop song. It's not super danceable as a lot of this list, but it definitely that synth sound.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah, good pick. All right, so dude, you're up next. What's your number one draft pick?
All right, so a few years later, a little more in your face, I guess. Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It, from 1984.
That's right.
And it was kind of a Kiss-like presence. These guys in crazy costumes and big hair and makeup.
Yeah.
But just that sort of in your face. And I was getting to be the age where I was starting to challenge my parents, and so this was like, yeah, you can't tell me what to do. So I really did. I really loved it, and it was so scary at the same time. part of the heel. I mean, the name of the album was Stay Hungry, and he's eating a bone, a big giant raw bone on the cover. So, but yeah, I wasn't allowed to listen to this kind of stuff. So I would just go over to my friend's house and listen to the record.
Yeah, it definitely kind of epitomizes early 80s hair metal or pop metal, whatever you want to call it.
Yes. It's also that era of like music videos that were trying to be funny. It's
Yeah.
singing, beating up this kid's parents, and it's kind of like David Lee Roth and Van Halen.
Yeah.
Just that-
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And anybody who saw Pee-wee's Big Adventure knows that he appears at the end, except they're singing a different song and
Yeah,
a very
we're gonna burn it in hell.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Well, if you watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure now, there are a lot of things where it's like, hey, that's very grown up. I didn't catch that at the time.
Yeah, a lot of adult humor.
Oh yeah.
Pee-wee's Playhouse is like that too. You don't catch
Yep.
it until you're an adult, and it goes over your head. But
Now, were you a big Kiss fan in the 70s?
I was a little kid, but I was fascinated by them. I barely remember watching them on TV. There was Kiss versus the Phantom of the Opera or Phantom of the Park or something movie on TV. Yeah. And it was the good Kiss fighting an evil robot Kiss band and stuff. I loved it. So I was just fascinated with the whole thing. I didn't really get it, but I loved it.
All right, I guess it's my pick for my first round draft pick. This one I think it's kind of basic, but it's a very popular song. This is "Take on Me" by Aha. It's another synth pop song. Also, I know a lot of people consider this one of the greatest music videos of all time, or at least of the 80s.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just, if you grew up in the 80s, you saw this somewhere, like with the pencil comic book coming to life kind of thing. And everything was done by hand, from what I understand. This is way before
rotoscoping.
Yeah. They had computer animation to do this.
Yeah, this hand around.
It's really cool.
Yeah, this video definitely propelled this song to probably higher than it would have been otherwise. Got a lot of play on MTV.
Speaking of high, this guy hits really high notes.
I love that.
Yeah, he hits it like 2 or 3 times in this song. And you know what's nice is I'm sure you guys probably have iTunes or some music player on your phone, and like you can actually play the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing that the last few years. A lot of these songs I grew up listening to. A lot of songs you never even knew the title, who sang it. And then when you actually see it, you're like, okay, this is whatever song. And like you can watch the lyrics.
Yeah.
And he says, "I'll be gone in a day or two." And then the next verse is, "I'll be gone in a day."
I always thought he was saying, "I'll be gone without you."
No, he says, "I'll be gone in a day." Yeah. And so you gotta watch the lyrics on.
Yeah, it's kind of almost the equivalent of taking out a record jacket in the old days. At least there's something that you can look at too.
That is something I do miss about digital music is from the physical media. It's like the liner notes, the actual booklet. Sometimes they're like posters, sometimes they're just like little books.
Or handwritten stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
All
one.
right, so Chris, we're back to you. What's your second round draft pick?
All right. Second round is going to be True by Spandau Ballet.
Remember what number that was? By the way, if you guys remember which number it is on the list, it would really... Here we go. It's funny because your song is kind of similar, sort of similar to my song. Well,
And talk about one-hit wonder. This is one of those where I never really remember the name of the band, just the song itself. This is got saxophone in it. It's soulful.
Yeah.
It reminds me of just like sitting in a restaurant with my parents as a kid in the 80s. Just hear it everywhere. Because it was just soft rock. So it's kind of just encapsulates like 1984 for me.
Yeah, this was very blue-eyed soul, I guess you could call it. It's like blue-eyed soul meets, I was gonna say new wave, but
a little bit. I'd say so.
They were lumped into the new romantic movement that featured, Duran Duran and Culture Club, and Spandau Ballet actually, were pretty successful, I think, over there.
Yeah, I think they're from England.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody was English in the 80s.
Yep.
Well, it's one of the few songs where you can actually kind of pick up on an accent when they're singing.
Okay, yeah.
I get it.
I never knew that.
Did you ever see, you guys ever watch that show, Modern Family?
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode where Edward Norton was supposed to be a member from the band, and he was at Claire's house. He was like the bassist.
Yeah.
Claire thought this was their song, and Phil said it was If You Leave by Maneuvers in the Dark. What is that?
OMD.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Edward Norton's doing this fake British accent. He's like, that's a breakup song, you idiot. Actually, that song might be on this list. No, I don't think it is, but you can use it as a wild card if you want.
OMD?
Yeah. Do they have any other songs?
I don't know.
Yes. I love OMD, but So In Love was a pretty big hit, like from '85.
Okay.
And then there's If You Leave. There's a couple others, but
we forgot to mention, or at least this time around, PM Dawn reinvigorated the song about 10 years later as a hip pop song.
Yeah.
What's it called? Bliss.
Set Adrift on Memory Bliss.
Yeah.
I remember it's a very long kind of tongue twister title.
They borrow heavily from this and made it their own, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, he's actually in the video and the song too. I think the singer of Spandau Ballet.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah,
we'll have to rewatch that.
Yeah, we were just watching that before we started.
His name escapes me. Tony Hadley or something like that.
Well,
by the way,
I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
This music video has 336 million views.
What?
That's incredible.
Yeah. It smells like Teen Spirit at like 2.2 billion.
Wow.
Anyways, whose turn is it? Don?
Yes.
All
right. Well, I'm going to go way down the list.
I already got it ready.
Okay. And I just wanted to make sure that, I ended up with a team that, has a pretty broad spectrum of sound. So I wanted to get something from the 70s disco era. So I did Thelma Houston, Don't Leave Me This Way. Which is not a song I have a strong connection to or anything, but just over the years, I've just really warmed up to disco. I just find it kind of intoxicating and dreamy, and I can lose myself in it. And there's 5 or 6 disco songs on this list, and so this I thought was a good one to pick.
Yeah, it does have kind of a Beyonce kind of sound to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, along Donna Summers and Bee Gees. It's dopamine music. It just kind of it's positive, raises your dopamine a little bit. I'm getting an appreciation for disco.
Yeah. Has a little bit of that classic disco orchestra accompaniment for some reason. I never understood why disco had orchestra music. You think it's like drum beat, then you have like violins and
maybe it's to be euphoric or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe a product of the whole variety show era that was happening, or all those shows where people were singing and dancing all the time, and strings and big productions. I don't know, but yeah, it does take you away.
Yeah, put you somewhere else.
Yep. All right, so dude, you're up next. What's your? Well, the music's kind of spoiler.
All right, so I'll be taking a hard left turn from Don's disco party and going with Faith No More's Epic from 1990. Kind of like genre scrambling weirdos, I guess you would call them. Kind of funk, kind of metal, kind of rap a little bit, like Red Hot Chili Peppers amped up a little bit. And it was just weird and different, and kind of as the gates to this new world of alternative and grunge and stuff was coming. I feel like these were some of the early things that piqued my interest. So this is always it's an interesting song, but the artists, their albums, and the music they were making as a whole is even more interesting than just this one track. But I'm glad they got out there.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was their first album where it was like a paint splotch or something.
Mm-hmm.
They had a few good. I don't consider Faith No More a one-hit wonder, but it's on the list. So they've had a few good songs. If you open at like any 90s alt rock random playlist, you'll probably see one on there besides this.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a cover of "Easy" by the Commodores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember "Falling to Pieces," which I think was on MTV, but it didn't have the chart level that this did.
If you're here, we care a lot. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was before Mike Patton joined. That was the previous singer, and then they fired that guy and hired Mike Patton for the record.
Yeah. By the way, this is the part of the music video where the piano explodes and there's a flopping fish.
Always remember the flopping fish.
Yeah. Poor little fish.
I know.
I hope they did save it. Like, I hope they didn't sacrifice the fish for the shoot.
It was AI.
Way early.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the part on our first go around where we realized we weren't recording.
Yes.
So
bring on the new stuff.
Originally, I had picked I had used one of my wild cards, but it might not be considered a one-hit wonder. So I'm gonna stick with something on the list.
Wow.
Okay.
This is "Bust a Move" by Young MC.
Yeah.
I actually had this CD and the CD he made after this, and
Okay.
they were both very boring. I remember listening to them, and like this was like the only good song out of like 20 tracks.
Yeah.
Everything else was just filler.
The problem with buying albums back in the day.
Yeah.
That was a risk.
Yeah, you could buy singles, but why would you buy a single? You tape it off the
I had a dubbed copy of this album on cassette. I listened to it on the bus, and I had the same issue where I just kept rewinding to this song. It was around the same time my same friend gave me a Public Enemy tape, and I was like, "All right, see ya, Busta."
This is one of the few like 80s pop rap songs that is kind of timeless, because I think it's at Walmart or the car wash, and it's not like annoying like where there's those relic pop songs, like even like maybe I was gonna say like like Michael Jackson or something. Like how many times can you hear "Bad" or Billie Jean?
Right.
But like if I hear this, it doesn't bother me. It's just kind of a shame that this guy couldn't make any other good songs besides this. And he didn't have like the cachet or charisma of like a Will Smith. Like he could have been in that clean pop rap kind of genre, but for whatever reason, like this was like his only really good song. Sorry, Young MC, if you're watching.
I didn't realize.
I
He's
think
not so young anymore. Yeah,
he's old MC now, I think.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Wasn't he like Ice Cube's cousin or Tone Loc's cousin or something like that?
I don't know.
Tone Loc, another sort of one.
Yeah, this definitely holds up better than Tone Loc, I think.
Yeah, I don't know the lore behind Young MC. No idea.
All right, well, Chris, you're up next. So what do you got?
All right, number 3, "I Melt With You" by Modern English.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually a big hit at the time. Like it actually had like a bigger life in the 90s when people started looking back at the 80s.
Yeah, I didn't actually hear this song until the 90s. I was probably 13, 14 when I first heard this song. It wasn't heavily played in Florida, but I just loved... He sounds so British when he sings.
Yeah.
You can tell how they do that. It's kind of that Sid Barrett effect where you can tell they're actually English.
I think this is one of those songs where you think it's another band, because everybody thinks this is a Cars song.
Really?
Oh, really?
Sound like the Cars?
I never thought that. No.
I thought it was the Cars. It sounds like the Cars with like a...
Oh, yeah. No, it's one of those ones one of hit wonders where I definitely know the name of the band. So I can name it at trivia. But, yeah, very British.
Yeah. That breakdown, that part is so great. Like, that's just blissful.
Yeah.
I believe if you ever watched The Professor of Rock, he did an episode or a sequence on this, and he said the humming was either he had a hum or a whistle for like this interlude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he said he decided to hum.
It works.
Yeah, and it's hard to hum at an audible level. So kudos to him.
I always thought this was in a John Hughes movie. Was it? I think it would have been.
I don't think so.
It kind of sounds like Flesh for Lulu, which was in Some Kind of Wonderful, I think. But,
oh, okay.
Sorry.
Maybe that's one. Yeah, this is a good one though. This is pretty timeless. It's just been so commercialized. You just whenever I hear this now, you just think of like cheese melting on a burger. Like I think Burger King uses it.
Yes, I think you're right.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. This is actually a very good album. If you listen, After the Snow, it's called, but the whole album's really good. But
yeah.
Mr. New Wave over here.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
That's it.
All right, Don, you're up. What do you got?
All right. Well, I don't want to just do 80s and stuff, so maybe I'll do one from the 90s. So the Proclaimers, I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles, was released in I just lost it. Was it 89? I had it on
that sounds right.
Oh, there it is. It says 1993. That's actually not true. You know what? That's actually when it became a hit.
Yeah.
It was around the time that Benny and June movie came out.
Yes.
But the song goes back to, I think, 1990 or 1991.
Yeah.
So people who had their finger on the pulse of this kind of music, like me, knew it before.
Yes. Ooh, wow.
No, I actually had seen them perform this on David Letterman, probably in like 91 or 92. So I really liked it. They just had a lot of energy. They're from Scotland.
Yeah,
if you can't tell, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I hear this, I think of Shrek. Just the way Shrek being this. The accent's very thick. Were these guys identical twins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It caused me a lot of headache, actually, at the record store I worked at the time, because Benny and June came out. People wanted the song. The soundtrack was almost all instrumental stuff, and this was the only vocal song on the soundtrack. So I'd have to try and sell them the Proclaimers CD, and that was a tough sale, I'll tell you.
I've never seen this movie, have you?
Benny and June? Yes. I saw this in the early 90s, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to do an episode on this.
It's cute. It's got Johnny Depp in it.
Yeah, it's Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Mary Stuart Masterson, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Tim Burton movie?
No, it's not. He's just like a quirky artist type.
Yeah.
That, like a manic pixie dude.
Yeah,
I always get this and What's Eating Gilbert Grape mixed up.
I think it's the last time we saw Aidan Quinn. You said his name?
No, he was on Elementary. He was a cop on the Sherlock show.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Okay.
And
actually, Aidan Quinn played Paul McCartney too.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
Practical Magic.
Okay. All right, I guess that wraps up for that song. So, dude, what's your next pick?
I'm going to go with a band that I was obsessed with in the 90s, and very few other people were, Blind Melon and No Rain.
Okay, yeah. That was actually on my list.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I love that debut album, and it's, me and my friends followed them around and were really into it. So this was kind of like, this is the song for everyone else. We get it. We understand the other stuff. Is that all part of that point in your life when you're trying to find ways to be superior? And this was mine. But it's an iconic song. I still hear it in soundtracks of the TV shows, and it'll never go away. And Shannon Hoon, the lead singer that passed away unfortunately in '95. If this is how he lives on, well, at least it's still out there and people can enjoy it. So
yeah,
had to go with that.
It's it's 90s alt rock, like beginning to end,
Yeah, they had a hippie vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's not a hard song. Like usually when you think hard rock or alt rock, you think like some kind of like grungy, metal-ish kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite folk music.
No, but compared, they had other songs. Like they had a song Galaxy. They were more alternative.
Yeah.
This was very folky for them.
From what I understand, they really resented that this was their only hit.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching a Professor Rock episode about this at lunch.
Oh,
this guy. Did you ever hear that he apparently took a piss on the crowd at a stage in
Canada? Yes.
Yeah.
I remember when that happened. I heard it on the radio on my way to school. I was driving to school and it was on the news, like national news. I'm like, oh my God, come on, man.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No.
All right.
Of course, the first time I saw Shannon Hoon was in the Guns N' Roses "Don't Cry" video.
Yeah.
Remember?
So I'm trying to play some in that.
Yeah, he's doing the backing vocals on it.
Yeah, it's when they're on the rooftop with the helicopters and stuff. He's up there with Axl and the band singing on.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well,
uncredited.
I'm gonna see your '90s alt rock and raise you another 90s alt rock. In fact, this was on my our '90s alt rock draft. This is "You Get What You Give" by the New Radicals, which is a band that was so one-hit wonders they actually disbanded like right after this song.
They're an enigma.
Yeah.
The music video. This reminds me of Mallrats because it takes place in the mall.
I was just thinking that.
This is
how '90s to be set in a mall with people in it.
This is one of the few songs that, like, in the pre-iTunes days, like when you swapped MP3s and stuff, or just download them off Kazaa or
LimeWire.
Yeah, Lizon. Yeah, I had this, and I would always like, remember this song. This is like the song you just don't skip. Like you never really get sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's funny because, like, again, it's alt rock, but it's not a hard rock song. It's actually like piano driven, and it's, I guess you could kind of consider it a dancey or danceable song, sort of. Like if they were playing this like at a club or a bar, like people would dance to it, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, it had such a unique sound, and I never heard any other songs that these guys did. But apparently, my brother said that this guy wrote a lot of songs for other people. Like he wrote for not Alanis Morissette. Sorry, it escapes me right now. But some female.
Fiona Apple?
No, he did a
Joan Osborne.
a collab with Santana. Michelle Branch. Yeah. I guess he wrote for her.
Okay.
Oh.
There's like a stereotype where he's behind the scene most of the time. Yeah, this was like 99, 98. Somewhere in there.
It was like 97.
Was it? Very end of the 90s, so this is kind of timeless. My number 4 pick is Maniac by Michael Sambello from the movie Flashdance. Working out and dancing like a maniac. You can see her butt. This is a great song to run to or work out to because the tempo is so high. It's in your living room. So for me, this is a dopamine, catchy bass song.
Yeah. I remember thinking of this. I referred to it as like Lady Footloose.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie, actually.
You've never seen that? Oh, we should watch
I never saw Footloose either.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wow.
Come on.
That's kind of that's the theme of our show, is like people are showing the other something from the 80s
Nice.
and 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be a good summer movie for us. But the other song, What a Feeling, I think was also a one-hit wonder. And that one, there's clearly a man breakdancing at the top level. But yeah, Maniac by Michael Sambello.
I do like that there's this like shredding guitar solo in the middle.
Yeah. It has a lot going on.
Yeah.
I feel like the synth. I don't know. Well, it has like this drum beat. It has like this very kind of artificial, sound to it. Like it's definitely, there's a computer in there somewhere. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Human.
This would have made a great Tina Turner song at the time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of that area she was straddling, that sort of pop and putting guitars in. So, yeah, great songs.
Good
Yeah. I'm getting exhausted just watching this music video.
That's what I
She's
mean.
working out.
This is a great workout song.
Yeah.
There's a good scene in Tommy Boy where he's singing it. And, he's covered in mud.
All right, Don, you're up. What do you got?
Oh, geez. Okay. I might be stealing from Dude here, I wonder. But I wanted to get something from kind of the glam metal world. So I'm going to go with Rat, Round and Round.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was sort of near the top, right?
Yeah. No, 61.
Oh, okay, I was way off.
So that was released in 1984. Not something I was interested in at the time or for many years after, but in recent years, partially due to Dude's influence, I've started to appreciate this era of music and this style of music. And we talked about this album not too long ago, and it was a pleasant surprise. I think this was a pretty good band, and I mean this song is. If you think of 80s glam metal, I mean this is one of the ones that it's almost the epitome of it. Right around the time of that Twisted Sister record as well. I mean, I think both of those records were, so important, like kind of breaking their way into the charts for the genre.
Yeah, at the time, this was too hard for me. Twisted Sister was as far as I could go because it's kind of cartoonish,
Right.
Yeah, but this is they're definitely not as gimmicky as Twisted Sister.
No.
They're more of like just a kind of straight hair metal band like Poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't recognize the song until the hook kicked in, so it took me a minute.
It is a catchy hard rock song.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a no skip for me.
Yeah, another video with trying to do comedic stuff with like Milton Berle being in it, just as a lady and stuff. So
I think
that tradition carried on.
Was it Milton Berle, the lead singer's uncle, or something?
Something or the manager's uncle, something like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of maybe not a shame, but it's a little surprising that they didn't take off the way Poison, Def Leppard, or even Twisted. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just surprised you guys didn't have a bigger career than they did.
Yeah. I mean, they hung around till the late 80s. They were around there, and
All right, dude, you're up next.
Okay. Yes. I feel like I need to dive into something a little different and not go with Quiet Riot, which I was thinking about. I'm going to go with Tommy Tutone's 8675309. Aha.
I think that was my first 45. I'm almost positive that was
It was one of the first videos I ever saw. It was on I think Dick Clark was on, and they started showing videos during the Dick Clark show. And I was a very little kid, but they showed a clip from a video, and it's like one of the first videos I ever saw. So it's always stuck with me. The phone number obviously is stuck with me. And I think that's something that you'll be able to say 8675 and people will say 39 100 years from now.
Yeah, it's like it's amazing that they could put a phone number to like a beat and like everybody can
Yeah, it's one of the few phone numbers I have memorized, honestly.
Yeah. What area code though?
And it's sort of that kind of, I guess Rick Springfield was in the same sonic world where it's kind of like
That's
more
true.
straight rock, not quite Elvis Costello, but kind of so, and not all synthy or new wavy per se, but just a fun song.
Yeah.
It's easy to sing along to.
Yeah.
Would you consider this new wave? Probably not.
It's kind of like Men at Work. I mean, same.
Yeah, 80s pop rock.
Yeah, straddling it a little like it. They're hard to categorize.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not super familiar with any of the rest of their catalog, so it's hard to say. They might be gangster rap as far as I know for the rest of it.
That'd be funny. I'm surprised so far. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm looking at the top 10 songs according to VH1, and we've only picked one out of the top 10, and it was my pick. And so for my next pick is also going to be a top 10. In fact, it's number 3. This is "Come On Eileen" by Dexys Midnight Runners.
Yeah,
it's we've had a lot of European one-hit wonders where they have like thick accents in the song. Like, these guys are Irish, the Proclaimers are Scottish, and we had a few British where you can actually like hear their accent in the song. Maybe is that the one-hit wonder curse? Like if you sing like a little too ethnically.
I don't know. Maybe
people
I blame the
one song and that's it.
I blame the overalls, but
yeah, I almost wore those for this.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand the video. It's like a Pied Piper where they're falling into the streets or something.
Yeah.
Again, this probably was never on MTV, so I don't know where this would have played.
No, it must have been. That was a hit.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it.
Yeah, because MTV started out as like a rock. They wanted to like only be associated with like rock music for the first few years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, none of this is like exactly like super hard rock or anything, but it's definitely not hip hop or soul or something like R&B or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is you hear this a lot on the supermarket radio.
Sure.
And I guess if you hear it more than once a week, it gets kind of annoying. But yeah, it's catchy without being like ridiculously catchy.
Yeah.
Or, like, so schmaltzy or actually I think like what is considered the number one greatest on this list is like, you know, like that kind of song where it's just as like that one niche that if you keep hearing it over and over, it drives you crazy. But this one, you know, this is a pretty good. It has a timeless value to it, but it also has like that one-hit wonder value to it. Because it's like I can't imagine listening to more songs by this band.
Yeah, I can't imagine this song being popular now either. It's just a product of its time.
I'm surprised nobody's covered it. Maybe they have.
I think I've heard a ska cover of it by somebody. I can't remember.
I could see a ska cover of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it Real Big Fish?
Come on, Don. Don't let us down.
It's the one that sounds like No Doubt. What's the group that they have a female singer?
Biff Naked?
No. Never mind.
The Cardigans?
No.
No,
I can't think. I'll never get to it. Oh, Save Ferris, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
All right, so we're down to our last round. So, Cristina, what's your last pick?
All right, number 5, a classic. It's number 76 on the list.
Okay.
We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off by Jermaine Stewart.
It's definitely a silly song.
It is. You know, there was that movie,
Zack and Miri.
Zack and Miri Make a Porno, where it kind of revived my interest in this song.
Oh.
But yeah, to me, this is just like very synth pop. It's bright. It's radio friendly. Got the na 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 na. I don't know.
It's kind of ironic because, like, if you grew up in a Christian household like I did, like this is like something that they would play in Sunday school or like at a youth group. You know, like it almost sounds like that kind of like Christian.
Yeah, I think Tipper Gore actually used this as an example of like music kids should be listening to.
Yeah, it has like this wholesome quality, but at the same time, a seedy kind of theme to it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about sex, but we're going to keep it like as squeaky clean as possible.
Well, and they're having cherry wine, not any hard liquor.
Yeah,
I always wanted to be talking about cheer wine because I've never heard of cherry wine.
Yeah, I loved this song at the time too.
Yeah,
and I grew up in a churchy environment as well, and so this was one. I was like, "Listen, Mom and Dad, this one's cool, right?"
Yeah,
and I did that with Janet Jackson's "Just Wait a While." Around the same time, I was like, "See, not everything is dirty."
Yeah, I guess I never considered this a clean song. I mean, it is setting boundaries.
I can think of another Jermaine Stewart song. Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
The song that opens the movie is his,
oh, really?
I forget the name of it, but I haven't watched that in years. But I loved that movie as a kid, and I forget how I knew that. But
Wow,
it's the same. It's the same guy, but that song didn't really chart. In fact, I don't really remember this charting. Like this is like one of those 80s or 90s songs that you just hear on retro radio or playlists and things like that.
No, they definitely played this on the radio in the late 80s in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember at all.
They,
You guys remember this on the radio?
yeah.
I used to tape it off of like Casey Kasem and stuff.
Yeah.
right.
All right. Well, Don, what's your last pick gonna be?
Well, I think I should do some hip hop. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Number 16 on the list, Rapper's Delight by Sugar Hill Gang, released in 1980.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've thought of the wedding singer in conversation.
The grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't realize this song was this old. Thought it was from the 80s.
This quality on YouTube sucks, and this is like their official. This is the official video.
I don't think I realized until a few years ago that that's a Chic sample. It's from Good Times. Yeah.
It is very catchy, and it's funny because like it doesn't really have like a chorus. It just like keeps going and going.
Yeah.
Can you imagine performing live? It must have been exhausting.
My favorite part is when he talks about like you go to somebody's house and there's nothing good to eat, and you have to the macaroni it tastes like rubber and or something like that.
Yeah. I miss this style of rapping. Nobody does it this way anymore.
Yeah.
It's old school rap.
Yeah.
I had this song on a K-Tel breakdancing collection that I used to breakdance to. So,
if you ever watch the show Scrubs, they have somebody has a Sugar Hill Gang alarm clock that plays it. Yeah.
I only saw the first few episodes of that.
Good show.
Yeah, this was actually on my list too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it having an impression on me back in the 80s, but I think, once we got to the 90s and we were looking back, I think that's probably when this song ended up on my radar. Or it would be mixed in with like a 90s playlist or something.
Yeah. All right, dude, what do you got for your last pick?
I wanted to go with a hip hop pick as well, and Bismarcky, Just a Friend, was really close in my mind. But the one that had the biggest impact on me and kind of brought me back into hip hop or being open to it was the Dig Planet, the Rebirth of Slick.
Yeah.
Cool Like That, in parentheses. I saw them perform it in Living Color, I think I was watching, and I was just like, at that time I was so into grunge and whatnot that I was not very open to
The cat just made an appearance.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, I had this album, and they had 2 or 3 albums.
Blowout Comb was the next one after this, I think.
Yeah, it had this very jazz sound.
I love that jazz stuff and Guru and artists like that. After in this time frame, that this was the hip hop I was listening to in the early 90s.
I haven't heard this song in probably 30 years. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I liked the collective with men and women in it. I thought it was the interplay was a different kind. It wasn't like the Beastie Boys and Run DMC when they were saying stuff together. It was more laid back, and I mean, it's all there in the title. Rebirth the Slick. So
I used to when I was in community college and I went to school for art, I was listening to this while I was painting poorly. Yeah, I always like those kind of I guess like the rap equivalent of like progressive rap.
Yeah.
Like De La Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like the BC Boys starting with Paul's Boutique, not their first album.
Right.
What do they call them? The New Bohemians or whatever. Like De La Soul and Queen Latifah and A Tribe Called Quest. And
that collective. What was it called?
Yeah, I forget what it was called. But,
Native Tongues? No, that wasn't it. Was it? No.
Yeah, I think it was Native. Yeah, wasn't it? Was that it?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Anyways,
we could fact check that.
We're on the last pick of the last round, and nobody's used a wild card.
Oh.
I'm gonna actually. I used a wild card on our first go round, but I screwed it up. But I'm gonna use it for this one. So this is Word Up by Cameo.
Oh.
This is a really funky. I don't know. Would you consider this rap? I guess it is.
Well, I mean, they came out of the funk world. Really,
yeah.
But I mean, this
sounds like a
kind of hip hoppy New Jack-ish.
Like if Kool and the Gang was still around in the 90s or something, kind of like the 90s equivalent of Kool and the Gang or Commodores.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And you know what's funny? I actually discovered this song by accident. I discovered this from new metal band Korn. They did a cover of this for like their greatest hits album. And I thought it was awesome. I could tell like it wasn't originally a Korn song. Oh, we lost dude.
He said he lost his audio again. He was going to leave and come back. Yeah.
This is funny. It's a very bizarre music video.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you back? Yes. Well, we're kind of winding it down anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go with "Word Up" by Cameo, even though song's been covered to death. Yeah, so that's my last pick. I did have a few.
That's a good one.
A few honorable mentions. I was considering doing "Jump Around" by House of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't really consider them a one-hit wonder because I had like all their albums growing up.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about that too.
The whole first album was actually pretty good. Their second two were kind of lame. What were some other songs that just didn't make your cut?
Oh, my wild card was "Your Love" by The Outfield. Do you know that one?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
one. I love that song. They're a one-hit wonder.
Josie's on a vacation.
It goes to singing.
I just get them mixed up with the Fix.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another.
Yeah.
So I have that on there.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some others, but I was surprised because sometimes I would look up a band up thinking it was a one-hit wonder, and maybe they had 2 hits and I just didn't know about it. So
yeah,
kind of hard to find them.
Mm-hmm. I thought of Natalie Imbruglia, Torn. I don't know that she really ever had another hit, but I was always a sucker for that song.
Yeah, I loved that song in the video. She was awesome.
What about you, dude? What didn't make the cut?
I thought about Toadie's Possum Kingdom, but I think I'm not sure if they had other hits or not. But one I know didn't have hits, Space Hog, in the meantime, was one that
that's a good
would have brought up. I saw them playing I think the tour was called Brothers of a Feather because there's brothers in Space Hog, and it was Oasis and the Black Crowes. These 3 bands that not belong together were on tour, and I went and saw that. So
that's an amazing lineup, though.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we can do another one of these in a few months. Maybe we can do like movie draft pick or like a bracket or something. You know, so we won't be limited to just one-hit wonders because, like as we said it off the version that got cut is. I thought about doing Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr., but I'm not sure if that's considered a one-hit wonder. But to me, that song it was great then, it's still great now.
Yeah.
Or like Power of Love by Huey Lewis. Like those timeless movie theme songs.
Or Maniac by Michael Sembello.
Yeah.
There you go.
We were just watching The Wizard last week or 2 weeks ago, and Me and Angel by what was it called? Real Life.
Real Life and Angel. I meant to mention that. I forgot to write that one down.
I don't think that was really a hit though. It's just
that was a radio hit, I think.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I know the song. That song. Yeah,
or that movie.
That was Nintendo propaganda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our episode on The Wizard just dropped yesterday. Okay. So check that out if you haven't seen it already.
I will.
Yeah. So this was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for doing this. I've been listening to your show for a while now.
Thank you.
You know, thanks for calling your show Nerds, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have found it.
There's so many.
Using the word nerds in the name. What do you guys got coming up?
Well, we're on our Summer in the Cities tour, so we've kind of randomly selecting. Each week we're doing a randomly selected city, and so we have to choose albums from artists, that are from that city. So, what did we just do? Austin.
We just did Austin. I'm editing that now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You should do Orlando. You got Matchbox 20, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC,
O-Town.
Yeah.
The Shinedown from Orlando.
Shaq. Remember Shaquille O'Neal had a couple solo albums on next.
Oh yeah, Shaq Fu.
Oh, he did. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's an idea.
Yeah, he has this huge mansion out like a Popka, and I guess like NSYNC like recorded at his house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him perform with another hip hop group called the Foo Schnickens or something.
Yeah.
It was. I think that was like at an NBA halftime show or something. He did that, but yeah,
Yeah.
It's funny the stuff that comes back to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going pretty long, so thanks to Don and Dude for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Again,
Yeah, thank you.
or whenever, and we'll see you. We'll see you around.
All right. Thanks for having us.
See you on the flip side.
Cheers, guys.